I tell you, a very, very disappointing game for the Golden State Warriors tonight. Game five, Golden State Warriors versus the Memphis Grizzlies. Final score ended up being 95-134 Memphis Grizzlies. Uh, so much energy going into this game. Started from the Draymond Green comments stating that they're not the Timberwolves. We're a championship team. Going back to game four when they end up making that fourth quarter comeback, and then also Steph Curry's comments interviewed today about how they're going to come out versus the Memphis Grizzlies, and the slogan that the Memphis Grizzlies currently have right now is "Whoop that trick," and Steph Curry quoted the "Whoop that trick" slogan. Again, very disappointed from the Golden State Warriors. I just want to point out, well, I think the most important stat to point out is probably the turnover differential. Um, 22 turnovers by the Golden State Warriors to the nine turnovers from to the for the Memphis Grizzlies. Um, you know, I want to be careful how I say this because clearly the Memphis Grizzlies are a better team with Ja in the lineup. But I feel like they have better ball movement when Ja isn't in the lineup. And just the way they're able to move the ball, take care of the basketball doesn't make them just one dimensional because they sometimes they fall into that trap. The Memphis Grizzlies fall into that trap where they want to just get the ball in his hands and have him score. And sometimes it doesn't work out that way, and then the other guys aren't getting involved. But tonight, what do we talk about? What do we talk about in game four? Jaron Jackson and Steven Adams. Now, granted, Steven Adams only had 7 points, but Jaron Jackson had 21. And on the rebounds, like it clearly showed on the rebounds, it was completely lopsided when it came down to rebounds. Total rebounds, the the Memphis Grizzlies had 55 and the Golden State Warriors had 37. Most importantly, offensive rebounds, the Memphis Grizzlies had 18 rebounds, and the Golden State Warriors only have four. So we talked about this at the end of game four that the Memphis Grizzlies were going to come out and try to do that same exact lineup, two big man lineup with Jaren Jackson and Steven Adams. Because what did they do during the course of the game four? Especially at the one towards the last couple plays of the game, they put the ball in Jaren Jackson's hands because they knew he was going to be able to take advantage of the matchup of Draymond Green, and unfortunately, it didn't end up going the way that they wanted it to go. But I felt like they had something there with that lineup. And one of the biggest question marks going into the playoffs for the Golden State Warriors was how are they going to respond to playing against big men lineups? And clearly, they don't have no answer for it. Draymond Green can only do so much, and it's really gonna show their resiliency when they come out in game six and try to hopefully clean up the issues that they had. We also discussed in the past the turnovers. The Golden State Warriors cannot keep on coming out consistently and have slow starts and expect to come out and win the game. Like it just can't happen. Now I did see a big huge improvement from Clay Thompson. They got Clay Thompson involved early in the game, and Clay Thompson was starting to knock down shots. I feel like that's something they're going to have to do in game six for Clay for him to get himself into a rhythm. But the Golden State Warriors are definitely in some serious trouble if they decide to come out if the Memphis Grizzlies decide to come out with the same lineup. Now, again, without John Morant, I felt like this is a game the Golden State Warriors definitely should have won. But the role players on this team for the Memphis Grizzlies, they definitely stepped up. Tyus Jones, Desmond Bain, Jaron Jackson, like I said earlier, like they really filled the void, and they're able to compete with the champs. So this thing is definitely not going to be over. But I don't think the Golden State Warriors are gonna go down without a swing.
Nah, for the Bay. Nah, for the Bay. We don't care what you said. Nah, for the Bay. Nah, for the Bay. Nah, for the Bay. We ain't hearing what you said. Nah, for the Bay. Fire!